everyone, Dan here from TheDiamondMinecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Clay Soldiers mod, which adds in a ton of really amazing miniature minions that will fight to the death right in front of your very eyes. We'll be able to create a full army complete with weapons, upgrades, and even special mounts to defeat your opposite colored opponents. Does that sound like something you want to take on? Then let's get straight into it. Now at the end, me and Trayaurus here, how you doing, buddy? You doing okay today? That's good. So we're going to have a massive clay soldier war at the end. He's going to pick his army, then we're going to create ours and see who comes out the victor. It sounds awesome, and it definitely is. So let's get to showing you how you can create your own clay army, and it's all inside this magical chest here. And we start with the traditional clay soldier. As you can see, lots of stuff to get through today. Don't know why I've got 2 redstone torches there, but anyway, the first thing you're going to need is a clay soldier, an ordinary regular clay soldier. And to craft these, you're going to need 1 block of clay and then 1 piece of soul sand, because obviously the soul comes out of the sand, infuses in the clay, and creates you 4 clay soldiers. Now this is what the clay soldiers look like. They're really cool. And another note is, when you right click with a stack of clay soldiers, it will spawn in that amount. So when I right click, it won't just spawn 1, it will spawn 4 beautiful little soldiers. Look how cool these guys are. They're actually amazing, and these guys operate in kind of color armies. So for example, let's go over here. Then you've got lots of different colored soldiers. These are just a few of them. We've got red, yellow, green, redstone, coal, melon, and pumpkin. These 4 at the end are special ones, but to craft the ones with the normal kind of colors of dyes in Minecraft, you just simply put 1 normal clay soldier with a piece of dye of that appropriate color. And there are tons. Look how many there are. There are so many. There's literally so many. And the unique thing about the gray ones are that they don't attack anyone. So pretty useless, to be honest, until you add some form of army color to them. So these guys we're going to buff up, and then these do die through a single punch. So let me just try and get this guy here. It's very, very small to aim at. There we go. So they die from a single punch, but when they're attacking each other, because they're only using little fists, they will take a lot more damage, and we'll get to that later on. So let's grab some red soldiers and place a few of these down, and hopefully they will go after each other. There you go. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 2 on 4. That's probably unfair. Now it's 4 on 3. Oh my goodness. And these will start to just attack each other, and they just do 1 single punch damage at the beginning. And when we introduce even more colors later on, you'll see how crazy these wars can get. Look at these guys. They're getting ganged up upon. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. And while they're fighting away, we're going to use these power-ups, which are going to allow us to make even more powerful little minions. And then we've got even further on top of that, these crazy mounts. So what you can use are horses, bunnies, geckos, and turtles for them to ride. And it's going to be an insane experience. So are you guys almost done? They do drop themselves, so they don't really die ever. They just kind of drop themselves. So there we go. Who's going to win? We've got 1 clay soldier left. I think he's going to die. And, oh, he took down a red one. He's taken down a red one. What's going to happen? These guys are hitting each other through a block, which is pretty good. He's got 6 health. How much has the red one got left? The red one is going to do it, I think. He's got lots of friends around. Oh, there's only 2 left. Then there we go. The clay soldier dies. So let's use these ones to experiment with the power-ups. And we're going to start with... what should we start with? Let's start with the sticks. It makes sense. And then get more powerful and more unique as we go along. So the first one is the stick. And you just need to throw your stuff at the clay soldiers, and they will automatically pick it up. If you throw like a stack of sticks at a stack of clay soldiers, they'll automatically just divide them up between themselves. They're very, very smart, which is awesome. So let's bring in a grey clay soldier and see how much damage this red one's doing now. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. There's 7 of them. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Come on, clay soldier, you need to hit them with your stick. Hit them. He's doing 3 damage now, which is awesome. Let's give them all sticks, shall we? Let's give them all sticks and see what happens. There you go. They go and pick them up, and all of the red ones have died instantly. Look at this. So awesome. I think they've all got sticks now, which is good. So now we're going to buff them up even further and give them some leather armor. So here we go. He got that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now they all should have a piece of armor to their name. Look how cool these look. So now they will take even less damage from an ordinary punch. So that is awesome. And then you've got even more protection in the form of a bowl, which will they change into a tiny shield. Look how happy they are. Oh my goodness, they're so happy. Let's just give them all a shield. There we go. That is absolutely amazing. Who hasn't got a shield? This guy over here. Come on, get involved. Get involved, little man. It's okay. Pick up there. There we go. Beautiful. I think Grim's a little bit confused about why there's little minions around everyone, but they look amazing. So now if we let's shove 5 red soldiers in, which don't have any protection whatsoever, and see what happens to them. Oh, they're going to get destroyed. The grey ones are doing 4 damage on a critical hit, and they're taking literally no damage whatsoever because they've got shields and they've also got armor, and the reds are going down very, very quickly. Look at that. They're all gone apart. Yep, they're all gone now. Oh my goodness. They're actually destroying. Anyway, let's power them up even further, and let's add in some more grey soldiers. We're going to need some more because we're going to need to interchange some weapons. So in comes 3 more recruits. Here we are. How you doing, guys? And we're going to add the shear blades to them. Now, the shear blades are crafted by just putting 1 pair of shears into a crafting table. And these shear blades are awesome because they're only used as clay soldier weapons, but they're dual wielding. Check this out. Take these guys, take these. Look, he has got 2 shear blades on him. He is ready to wreck, absolutely wreck. So let's give him 2. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy gone? Should we give him a blaze rod? Let's give the other guy a blaze rod. Where is he? Where's the only guy that can pick something up? Go on, pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. And this guy will be able to use the blaze rod to set his enemies on fire. Yes, on fire. We've also got the eggs and the glowstone. Now, the glowstone is pretty cool because whenever they eat glowstone, they will glow in the dark. So if we go into time set 18,000, I always do that wrong. 18,000, one of them will glow. Which one is it that's glowing? It's kind of hard to tell because we've got the lights on here. Which one is glowing? Go on, eat it. Eat it. Go on, someone eat it. There we go. And he will now glow in the dark, which is really cool. Let me just grab just 1 clay soldier right here, and you'll be able to see it a little bit better. So here's the clay soldier. Here's the glowstone. Eat the glowstone, my friend. There we go. Look, he's glowing now. How cool is that? So he'll be easily spotted in a night war. Right then, let's move on. And I think the only thing we've got left is the egg. So someone eat the egg, please. Go on, little guys, eat the egg, and look at this guy. He is now invisible to all other clay soldiers, so he is going to be so OP. So these guys, ridiculous. Let's bring in some red guys, and then we'll start talking about mounts. Right, are we all okay? Are we all okay? The soldiers crashed our game and have now disappeared. That's a problem. Where have they all gone? Where have they all gone? They've all disappeared. This is upsetting. This is really upsetting. They've just got rid of everything. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. Let's initiate some mounts, shall we? So we have different mounts in here. We have horses, bunnies. We have Pegasus, which is crazy. We have geckos. We also have turtles as well. So let's grab a endstone turtle, a birchwood gecko, a red bunny. Let's also grab a gravel pegasus and a dirt horse. Now I'm just going to show you how to craft these. The dirt horse just requires 1 soul sand at the top here and 2 dirt on either side, and they'll create dirt horses. We're going to have pegasuses, which is exactly the same, but it has instead of like a dirt pegasus would be the 4 dirt and then 1 soul sand and a feather, but we've got a gravel one this time, so replace the dirt with gravel. We then have a bunny, which requires 2 wool of any color and then 1 piece of soul sand. A gecko, which requires a birch sapling, a spruce sapling, and a soul sand. So you can create lots of different ones. This is a birchwood pinewood one, but if you use different saplings, then you can get different geckos. And the final one is a turtle. Now this one is the endstone turtle, requires 2 soul sand here and 3 endstone here. To make different ones, you just need to make different stones and blocks here. So let's introduce all of these. Here's a dirt horse, here's a pegasus, here's a bunny, here's a gecko, and here's a turtle. Now what we need to do now is introduce some clay soldiers, and they will start to just kind of pick each mount and mount them. Look at that, he's now on a gecko, and we should have 1 for each one now. So go on, choose the pegasus. Get on the pegasus. Go on, choose the pegasus. It's amazing. There we go. Look, they can fly. How crazy is that? He can actually fly. This guy's on a turtle, and he's very, very happy about it. Where is... Go on, get on the bunny. You need to get on the bunny. Come on, move over here, buddy. It's okay. The bunny wants to see you. Look, he's very shy. Just get on the bunny. It's okay. And this guy is very happy to be on a horse. So Trayaurus, I think, has made his way already up to the testing chamber control room. There he is. Look, he's over there. Hi, Trayaurus. How are you doing? And he is preparing his army ready for battle. We've got an automatic arena here. So when we flick this down, each side will go at it. And I think we've chosen certain colors. I think Trayaurus is going to go for... What color was you going to go for, Trayaurus? I think he's gone for white and we're going to go for blue. So I'm going to let Trayaurus set up his army first. I'm going to go through here and just kind of think about my plan, and we'll get into the action in a second. Right then, we are now ready for this war. I've changed a few things. I've changed the thing in the middle because they were starting to fight already. They're very eager to fight already. So I've changed it to this so they can't access each other and they'll still be able to fight when I release them towards each other. Trayaurus, are you ready, buddy? I think he's ready. Look at him controlling and strategizing already. Right then, so the rules are there's 32 on each team, and the only weapons we're using at the moment are sticks, and we've also got leather armor on everyone as well. And that's because we've tried this a few times already, a few test matches, and the shears and or mounts are completely breaking Minecraft. And I'm not sure why. It's probably Trayaurus is doing, you know, he's pretty good at doing that. But here we go. The spectacle is ready. Blues on the TDM team and whites on the Trayaurus team. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let the war begin. Here we go. They go towards each other. It looks like some of Trayaurus' teammates were hiding in the corner, but they've jumped into action now. This is going to be an epic spectacle. We've got 2s and 1s flying all over the place. With the damage indicators mod, it looks awesome with all the damage just flying around. It looks like an actual RPG game. It's amazing. The first clay soldier has fallen, and it's a white. There's whites falling all over the place. There's blues as well falling too. Who is going to win this epic spectacle of a match? Oh, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. People are getting hit with sticks in the face, in the legs, in the arms. But who is going to take the final win? Look at all this death and stuff over here. There's tools and armor on the ground. This is absolutely crazy. I have no idea what the score is right now. But how long have we got left of this battle? It looks like this white guy here is getting chased down by some of the blue guys. It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Trayaurus is still trying to strategize against my strategy, but it doesn't look like it's paying off too well. Come on. We can't lose to Trayaurus' scheming team. They ran away at the beginning. Can we win? Can we win, please? I hope we win. It doesn't look like there's too many left on each team now. Remember, there was 32 on each team beforehand. And look at all this dead... Oh, my goodness. All this dead clay. This guy, I don't know what's going on. Oh, they've managed to escape the ring. This is interesting. I have no idea how you managed that. But, oh, I was going to say, stay there until the end and we'll win. Looks like we're coming down to the final few kills. What's going to happen? Look, Trayaurus can't even stand still. He's so excited. And I can see why, because the white team is absolutely destroying it. And I can't believe it. We've lost. We've actually lost. Look how many of his team were left. Oh my goodness. There was loads of them. Let's pick up all this debris and then we can find out how many are left. Look. There's at least about 10 of them left. That is appalling. I am so upset with my team. That is crazy. Let's just prove that there were enough on each side and everyone had an equal opportunity. But we got absolutely destroyed. So they lost 19. Wow, so they got 13 players left. That is crazy. Well done, Trayaurus. You are eternally an evil war master. So that is going to be pretty much it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Go and have some fun with this. It works on multiplayer as well, so you can play this with your friends, make armies, and go crazy. It is awesome. So if you like what you see and do want to play it for yourself, then please do head to the description below where you'll find a link to download this mod. And also, if you happen to be new to the channel, then please do subscribe and join Team TDM today for daily Minecraft videos. And if you did enjoy the video, a like would be greatly appreciated too. I cannot believe we lost this badly. But anyway, thanks again for watching, everyone. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.